you have the Rahu, there's a parivartana between two Tithi Shunya Rasis, and you have a benefic sitting down there. Financially, it was doing well, but health-wise, he started deteriorating. And the moment Jupiter and Moon came, he passed. Okay, so far I've given you how a Tithi Shunya harms a person. Now let's look at how now it becomes a Vipirita Raja. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look at his horoscope. So Trayodisi is his Tithi. So Tithi Shunya Rasi is Taurus Leo. Okay, he is a bodybuilder. I think 5 times Mr. World and 7 times Olympia, something like that. He has a record. I think one of the most perfect bodies in the world. If you look at the horoscope, Mars is in the 12th house. Where the person with such, you expected exalted Mars to be a Miss World person. He became very famous in his movies for his physical nature. But he has Mars in the 12th house. It is 6th Lord Mars in the 12th house with Rahu by itself is a normal Vipirita Rajyoga. But makes it very, very special here. It is also Tithi Shunya. So it is a 6th Lord Mars sitting in the 12th house. Just not just simple Vipirita Rajyoga. It is sitting with in a Tithi Shunya Rasi, makes it more stronger and more benefic, where he's, what I say, in spite of other yogas in the horoscope, he shines only because of Mars. It is only the Mars. See, from Chandra Lagna again, Mars and Rahu are in the 6th house. So it is not any of the other planets, is Bhadra Yoga, Mercury, or what is Venus of 5th and 9th Lord in the 2nd house, or Jupiter 10th Lord in the 5th house is not given him luck. His Mars physicality has given him luck, because Mars is 6th Lord in the 12th. From Chandra Lagna, it is in the 6th, and it becomes Tithi Shunya. So to see the Mars, it's not an exalted Mars which made him famous. It is a Tithi Shunya which is turned into a Vipirita Rajyoga, whereas his whole physical body becomes so good. So you just see, so you don't search for exalted Mars, Nakshatra Mars to have a good figure. What is it? Even an afflicted Mars which turns Vipirita Rajyoga, this is where, see, when you have a person winning 7 times Mr. Olympia, 5 times Mr. World, and because of his body becomes a superstar of the world, is see the way the Mars is there for the person. See, look at Barack Obama's horoscope. Very, very similar horoscope. Is Dasami born? Leo and Sun are Tithi Shunya. So Scorpio is his Badaka Lord. Okay, that is by itself becomes benefic. So Sun, Mars. Where is Mars sitting down? Mars goes and sits on another malefic. A malefic becomes Tithi Shunya Lord. Goes and sits. This is already itself a normal Vipirita Rajyoga. Badaka Lord sitting in a bad side with Rahu itself is very good. But the speciality of the whole thing is it is also both these houses are Tithi Shunya Rasis. So this is the most important aspect of the luck. There is a Vipirita Rajyoga happening, and the Vipirita Rajyoga is happening in a Tithi Shunya Rasi, and it is also a Tithi Shunya Lord sitting in another Tithi Shunya Rasi, and it is in the 8th house. So usually a Tithi Shunya exchanging houses, it's better if the exchange happens in a 6, 8, 12 houses. If it is 2 malefics, even in a normal house, if they exchange, it is a yoga. But the yoga is very, very special when it's like the 6th and 8th exchanging houses. So when the Tithi Shunya Rasi becomes the Lord of 6, 8, 12 houses and they exchange, it is a totally different yoga. So this is extremely very powerful Mars Rahu combination. Okay, look at this particular house. Okay, it is Navami. And you have Leo and Scorpio as Tithi Shunya. Okay, Sylvester Stallone. So again, see, how is the planet? It's not an exalted Mars. It is not a very strong Mars. Here, Mars, the 12th Lord is sitting in another Tithi Shunya, which is also Tithi Shunya. So only when see, again, for his body, is Rocky or is Rambo, movies which got success is because not of any other planet. It is because of the typical Mars. He has other Vipirita Rajyogas also, because Shukra is his 6th Lord, Mercury is his Badaka Lord, Saturn is the 3rd Lord sitting in the 8th house, has given him Vipirita Yoga. That is one thing. But something else more stronger, he has got it because of his physicality. Why? Because both the Mars, who owns a Tithi Shunya Rasi, is sitting in another Tithi Shunya Rasi, and he himself is a 12th Lord and in a malefic. And Ketu sitting in Tithi Shunya Rasi is again another Vipirita Rajyoga. Okay. I think you'll be able to understand. Any doubts, you can raise your hands. You can ask me a question if you're not able to understand anything. Okay, this is Tiger Roots. Yes, Chandramohan sir.
So the question is, should we take Mars for the body or should we take Saturn for the muscles? Because both the references you have given for Stalin and Arnold,
okay,
both are connected with muscles only.
Mars. You can take Mars for muscles. I think Saturn is for bones. See, the most usually Parasari says bones, sun for bones.
Sun for the cage and Saturn for the muscles. And all the other, this one wrapping and all those things is done by Jupiter. Mars for the energy.
But Mars you can always take for muscles. You can see both the horoscope when I showed you Arnold horoscope and this horoscope. Mars is only directly involved. Mars is a strength. See, where is the strength coming from? Either it must come from sugar, which is Jupiter. Okay, or it must come from the muscles, which involves the blood. So it must be Mars. Saturn can be the bone density, when bone strength, when it comes. Then machinery. What is the machinery of the body? The technical, mechanical aspect, that will come from Saturn. So it is also Sun, Saturn involved. The breakage of bones will come for Saturn. The strength of the bones will come to Moon. This is Parasari. The slightly Nadi will have a different. Okay, this is